Alright, so this is the tutorial for Prox. It's going to tell you exactly what it is and how to use it, since it can be a little complicated to use at first. Like, extremely complicated. So, what is Prox? I'm going to go ahead and start it up and load up the tilt values activity. Now, what Prox is it ties the accelerometer and the proximity sensor on your phone to one service. And this service basically activates an action that you can set yourself based on how you're holding your phone. So, as I'm tilting the phone, you see that the labels right there are changing. So that's left, that's flat, that's right, that's away, and that's toward. Now, while holding it in one of these orientations, if you swipe across the proximity sensor, it will perform an action. And all these actions can be customized by the user. So, you have one for left, right, toward, and flat. What away does is it cycles through your loadouts. So let's see, if I do this and tilt it away from, you see that Prox Classic is active, right? If you tilt it away, you know, the away gesture, and swipe across the proximity sensor, Custom 1 is now active. You do the same thing, Custom 2 is active. So away is dedicated to switch your loadouts without even having to come back to the app itself. All these custom loadouts, you can actually set what it does, and the ones that are going to be available right now are: you can trigger the notification panel, emulate the home button, toggle the ringer mode, toast. A toast is basically a little text pop-up at the bottom of your screen that you've been seeing. That's all that is, and you can set that to, you know, say whatever you want. Launch an application and do nothing. So for my left, it says launch applications for custom loadout 1. So if I select custom loadout 1, hold it left, swipe across, it's gonna launch the gallery. So you can basically use this as a application launcher if you want to. Alright, these are the settings in Prox. This one basically tells Android to not kill the service, and I strongly suggest you leave that on, because if you open like a heavy web page or play a heavy game or anything like that, it'll actually kill the service and you won't know that it's been killed. So I strongly suggest you leaving that on. And this setting, all it does is it sets a small vibration when you actually do something, so you know that you've actually done something. Alright, what are loadouts? Loadouts, well, when I originally developed this application, I could only do one action because, you know, proximity sensor is either on or off. So I figured, well, I should tie it into the accelerometer so I can get 5 actions, you know, left, right, away, toward, and flat. And I was like, that's still not enough. So what I did was made custom loadouts that you can change the loadout and it will package different actions based on your preferences that are set here to perform different things. So basically, you can select a different loadout and all these actions will actually perform something different. Alright, how to actually use Prox. What you're going to have to do is, it's a little different for every phone. You'll have to get used to the accelerometer and the sensitivity of your proximity sensor. All you do is, from any screen while this is actually running, you can see that it's running here. Now, all you got to do is basically hold the phone, you know, whichever direction you're trying to activate the actual action for. So let's say I'm trying to open the notification panel, right? I'm going to tilt it towards me. I'm going to get my hand pretty close to the phone and I'm going to swipe across the proximity sensor, just like that. And it performs that action. Now if I was in my app drawer and I held it flat, my flat action right now just launches the home, so it's going to get rid of that. So I can go into my dialer and go flat and it's going to launch home. Okay, well that's about it. I just wanted to show everybody one more awesome thing.